Hi, today I'm going to talk about LASIK eye surgery and its surgical procedure. Have you ever had someone bump into you while wearing glasses and all of a sudden your glasses are sitting on your face sideways like this? Yeah, no, me either. What about have you ever worn contacts and you go to rub your eye and all of a sudden your contact is either torn or lost? I had the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me in 5th grade while I was sitting in class. The screw that holds my lens into my frame fell out and it got lost. So I went the entire day pulling my eyes to a slant or squinting just to see the blackboard. And now that I'm older, I have a 1-year-old daughter who constantly messes with my glasses all the time. So I figured it was time for me to look into my options as far as getting my vision fixed, and that's where LASIK came into the picture. Hi, I'm Kawana, and I'm going to be going over exactly what LASIK is, preparing for the actual procedure, and the surgical procedure itself. And I know you guys keep hearing me say LASIK, LASIK, LASIK. Exactly what is LASIK? LASIK is the procedure of actually correcting your vision, making it clearer and sharper. LASIK is one of the most common refractive surgeries out there aside from PRK. It's the act of bending light rays so that it focuses more precisely on your retina, which is why your cornea is reshaped in the process of this surgery. Now, in order to have this surgery, you must have one of the three. You must have either farsightedness, nearsightedness, or astigmatism. Now, if you have astigmatism, you have at least nearsightedness or farsightedness. So, now that you know exactly what the surgery is, how do you prepare for the surgery? So you need to make an appointment with your optometrist. This is your initial evaluation to see if you're a candidate for the procedure to begin with. Now, if you wear contacts, you need to make sure at least 2 weeks before your initial evaluation, not the procedure, you want to make sure you remove those contacts because wearing contacts can remold your eye. It can affect your results as far as when you go in and get your evaluation. So 2 weeks before your evaluation and after that, you do not want to wear your contacts at all whatsoever. And it can be weeks, maybe even months before you actually have the procedure itself. 24 hours before your procedure, the surgery, you don't want to wear any fragrances, no lotions, no perfumes, no colognes, no makeup, anything like that. So if you can, make sure you wear unscented products, so sensitive skin products, if I may say. So, you know how to prepare for the procedure. Of course, we always want to know what is the procedure, how it's going to go, and is it going to hurt, right? I'm going to tell you exactly how the procedure goes. You'll go in that day and there'll be a reclining chair. You'll sit down in that chair. The procedure itself takes about 30 minutes per eye. And it's an outpatient procedure, so you'll be able to leave as soon as it's done, but you will not be able to drive, so make sure you have someone there waiting for you. When you first get there, you'll be administered eye numbing drops so that, of course, they can numb your eye. The doctor would then use an instrument to hold your eye open. There will then be a suction ring placed on your eye so that your eye bulges just a little bit more than it normally would so that your corneal lens can be reached. There will then be a plated device that comes across your eye and it'll slice a thin piece of your corneal lens to expose your cornea. And this is what that will look like. The section of the corneal lens itself is about as thick as a contact. So, once your cornea is exposed, there will be a laser that comes on and it'll make the corrections to your corneal. So, it'll reshape your corneal. Once the procedure is done, as you can see, the cornea is no longer round, but it has been reshaped. One eye is done at a time. Both eyes will not be done at a time. So once they get done with one eye, they will go on to the next eye. After that, like I said, the process. The surgery itself is an outpatient procedure, so you'll be able to leave immediately. You will get vision corrections immediately, but it will not be perfect. It takes almost 2 months in order for your vision to become perfectly clear. So now I have talked to people about this procedure so much, I figured now it is time for me to get the procedure done myself. So maybe I will. So I went over what is LASIK, making your vision more clear and sharper, and having one of the three: nearsightedness, farsightedness, or astigmatism. I also went over preparing for the procedure 24 hours before the actual surgical procedure. You want to make sure you're not wearing any fragrances or anything like that, and make sure you take out your contact lenses at least 2 weeks before your evaluation appointment. And I also talked about the actual procedure itself, having your corneal lens cut and having your cornea reshaped by the laser, and the fact that it's also an outpatient procedure. Make sure you actually have someone there to take you home. Hi, my name is Kawana, and once again, I covered LASIK eye surgery and its procedures. I got all of my information from medicaldevices.com, and I also went to LASIKeyesurgery.com. Thank you.